Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today,
I can't see the logic in that choice. The bowlers would have been chomping at the bit to start things off. Instead, they'll have to watch the openers dodge some grenades.
the umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball. Hello everyone, this evening.
England will know there's something in it for the bowlers early, but batting first seems to be something captains are always inclined to do.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 183 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Could have been worth more.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That gets things going.
Wait there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Yep, great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Keeper.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Anderson from the south end. Timed that brilliantly.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there. Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
The right decision not to take on that fielder. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Yep. Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
End of the over. 5 off it. India are 14 for 1.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beaten on the drive.
Broad with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Misses everything.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer. There's a run here, surely.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Super shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Oh, that's a spot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Robinson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Finds the edge. Loud shout. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Middle that one, great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
हेलो गाइस कौन कौन देख रहा है मेरे को भी बताओ.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
क्या लग रहा है कौन जीतेगा?
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Just threw the shot too early.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
11 runs added there. India are 76 for 2.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait. Yep. No. Yep. No.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only 1 of those is allowed.
Waiting. Yep.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Broad coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nicely played.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Could be close. Chance. Trouble. Oh, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Going with pace now. They'll get at least one. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Couldn't get it through the field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
This should be close.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Beaten on the drive.
Robinson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Drives and misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Robinson is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up. Yep, great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Out. Yeah. Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Yep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Singh will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Absolutely nailed it.
This was the slow ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. There'll be runs here. Great shot through the gap.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Yep. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Robinson from the south end. Yep. There's trouble here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Big edge! Yeah! Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Great shot. At least one on offer. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. India for 133 for 7. Singh got nothing on that as it goes over the rope. Stokes has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Straight to the fielder.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Good bowling.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Whoa, back on me.
Right there.
That's gone. Yeah. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. No!
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Oh, that's a spot.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Oh, good bowling.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keep out.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out! What a catch!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep. Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Oh, that's a spot.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Right there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Bowl.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
14 runs added there. India, 159 for 9.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
बेइज्जती होगी भाई जी, बेइज्जती होगी भाई जी, बेइज्जती.
That's it, they're all out. An amazing bowling display. Victory was only a matter of time. Just a brilliant win.